I've been spending a lot of time lately thinking about vicarious living. I mean, it's only natural. I mean, the internet and social media in particular seem to be fueled by it. They run on it, and that's okay. I think it's okay as long as that's not the only living that you're doing. Chances are, at no point am I going to chuck it all and become a bicycle hobo / Instagram model. I mean, I just don't think it's in the cards. Likewise, a great percentage of us are not going to sell everything we own and spend, our lives sailing the world. And that's okay. We get to, live vicariously through the people that can and do that. It doesn't mean you shouldn't learn how to sail if that's what you're interested in. In fact, it's given the fact that the planet's mostly covered by water, it may be a good idea. I've always felt like just because I'm not going to, travel with my bicycle far and wide, that doesn't mean I shouldn't have a touring bicycle. There's plenty of touring that can be done locally. In fact, there's a lot of things that you'll see when you're out on your bicycle or walking that you just don't see in your car. And I'm going to show you an example in just a second. I have always felt like there's a segment of the population out there, let's say they're my age, plus or minus, that have given up, probably isn't the right word, but they feel like it's just maybe not in the cards for them. Life gets in the way. And I think we can still have those adventures. I think we can still explore, but it has to be doled out in more manageable bites. Micro doses, if you will. Honestly, that's one of the things that drove the decision to change my business, was that I felt like hopefully I could show people that, a bicycle doesn't have to be uncomfortable. That the bicycle can serve the same purpose and be the same kind of vehicle that it was when we were kids. That vehicle of freedom and exploration. So what I'm going to do on Mondays, not every Monday, but on Mondays, because I like an alliteration as much as the next guy, is I'm going to do a series of videos that I'm going to call the Monday Microdose. And hopefully, kind of dole out some ideas that will help you or maybe give you some ideas on how you can get outside a little bit more and do a little bit more and just interact with your surroundings. There's a lot of that stuff. And here's one example. This is the outside of the Tinker Coffee Building. I picked a great time to do this with all these cars going by. 16th Street. It's a pretty good looking building. If you go that way, which is west, you'll come upon the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You may have heard of it. But the building looks great. But as we turn the corner, that's about the coolest thing I've ever seen. And that is the kind of stuff that you see when you get out of your car and explore your surroundings. I don't know about you, but that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. That was done by a woman yesterday afternoon in the course of, I don't know how long. It didn't take her long. I left the store at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and she hadn't started on it yet. Those are the kind of things that when you're, exploring your surroundings, you're going to find. So, be nice, work hard, ride bikes, play music when you can. The Monday Microdose, let's get started.